landscape look in 3 years? Difficult to be specific about it. Chaotic, I would say. Rich, exciting, stimulating.
The middle will continue to get squeezed. I think niche areas will get stronger, and I think big players, which allow smaller players to be housed within them, or big players in their own right, will become more dominant.
Social is just growing and growing and growing, and with generations coming up from below us that only use social channels, I think social will be a huge driving force. Traditional news channels, I think, will still continue to exist with their content, but I think they will become less important, but will run alongside social channels as they grow.
What we don't know about is the younger generation coming through. Will they continue to behave in the way that we're seeing them behave and therefore never come back to traditional media channels, or will they evolve away from the kind of new, faddier apps and services and evolve as they get older into more sort of traditional news brands?
Does influencer marketing have a true ROI? It's a question that brands ask us on a daily basis. Yes, it absolutely does. I just think that the metrics at the moment that are used are quite difficult. There's a lot of soft metrics looking at reach, engagement, sharing, follower growth. What people really care about is making money and their return on their investments.
The true ROI and the true metric for it is outcomes. I think where it goes wrong is if you don't have a level playing field for judging influencer marketing content with other forms of content.
Influencer marketing is no different to media planning. You still have target market, you still have marketing objectives. There's no reason why in time that can't evolve into much harder metrics in terms of sales and brand uplift.
I think we can learn a lot from influencers, their relationship with their users. They pay close attention to how they react to their content, they nurture them, they work with them.
There is always a role for editors. If the internet has taught us anything, it's that an infinite number of monkeys with an infinite number of typewriters do not produce the complete works of Shakespeare. So there's always a role for quality curation of content. It's human need.
Algorithms. I think that they are a force for both good and evil. It ends up prioritising the best influencers and the best content. You have to be innovative, you have to be exciting, you have to be engaged.
If you let the one run wild, then that's not a good experience for the user, it's then not a good experience for the advertiser.
They're a force for good and a force for a little bit sad. I worry that we lose completely the spirit of discovery if we are entirely reliant on algorithms. So I think if they're used in the right way and with a little mixture of human curation, they will be good.